Hey, what up, Fair Use, YouTube, YouTube. What's the other guy? Rumble, Twitter. What up? How you doing, guys? Today, April 17th, Thursday, 7:15. Sun is on its way down. So today, there's going to be a continuation of yesterday's stream where we were talking about the identical case of Case and Alexander, Allison. Mic check, mic check. All right. That identical case, stats are the same, right? Knife involved. This time on actual school grounds, and stabbed the kid to death in the bathroom. Was given $1 million bail. Bail was reduced to 175,000. So that's where we're at with that. Okay. You know, I also have commentary from the parents. Apparently, they're yeah. I don't know who said that they bought the house. Fucking like that shit was dumb. You can't buy a house in like 2 3 days, bro. It doesn't work like that. All right, but let's get into it today. Welcome to the Race Crime Olympics. This is what I'm calling it because whenever you hear something, a shooting, anything, what are we doing? We want to see who it was, who did it. That's what we want to see because we're used to certain races committing certain crimes, right? We can't lie about that. We can't bullshit our way out about that. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it, right? We know what crimes kind of, you could tell by the crime who did what, right? Right. So now everybody's looking to see whenever you see a school shooting, who normally does the school shootings? Right? Brad normally does the school shootings. Who normally does the mass shootings, right? It was Brad. They changed the rules, so they made mass shootings any three and over. So you usually start throwing Tyrone and fucking Shaquem in there with that and shit, right? Because they do drive-bys. Right. So uh crimes involving animals. Well, let's get into this. Where we at? What are we looking at? Okay, let's get into this here. I want to go where we're going to watch. This is the mother, stay-at-home mom of Carmelo Anthony. This is Carmelo Anthony's stay-at-home mom. Okay, and she has something to say as far as what's been going on. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Let's see what Carmelo Anthony's stay-at-home mom has to say. We got to say stay-at-home mom because there was lies, right? Let's. You know what? Let me address the lies. There was a lot of lying going on about this family. If you got to lie, that means you suck. Okay. When you look at the statistics, oh, excuse me, of average earners, black and white, it's only a $10,000 difference between black men and white men. You would think with a 400-year start, it would be a little bit more, even for your average class. All right. So if you still got to lie, like, come on, man, come on, stop the lies. All right. It makes you look bad, bro. It makes you look weak when you got to lie. All right. So now we're going to go and see what this girl here has to say. Y'all know me. I am a hard critic of these women. I understand that they probably been through, some trauma. This is the baby. This is their baby. So, I'm giving grace for that. I haven't watched it. I was watching it, but I stopped it when she said ability or some shit she mispronounced. I stopped it. All right, let's go.
Good afternoon. My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Carmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband worked hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're the best financial, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission.
All right, I gotta interrupt her. All right, I gotta interrupt her, man. All right. So state the best possible financial position, right? Yesterday, so I mean, the kid's got a Lexus at 17 or whatever, right? It's pretty good, all right. She's not lying. All right, the guy's doing his thing. Whatever he does for a living, he's able to support his family and give them. I mean, hell, they fucking live in Frisco, right? From what I hear, Frisco is a very affluent neighborhood. So okay, I'll give her the credit for that. No, not that. Where's the other shit? It was another one. All right, we got that. He took his whole family to Disneyland. You know, if family's good, you take them to Disneyland. Broke ghetto people can't afford Disneyland. All right, broke ratchets can't go to Disneyland. All right, until they're grown. All right, so I will give her, I will give her props on that. All right. As soon as she starts to lie, I gotta call out. Listen, don't forget, I I'm just here to call out the bullshit. Okay, I'm here to call out the bullshit on both sides. All right. Oh, we got first comment. Cool mother, come on, bruv. Yo.
Bar website.
Oh yeah. My man, cool cat. Where you been, bro? Where you been? Working hard. Yeah, man. This is some shit, kid. Wait till you see this shit we got lined up here.
To ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Carmelo and the Metcalf boys, my three younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lie
Now, lied about, I agree with you. I agree with you. Lied about. Lied about is some sucker shit. Threatened? Threatened? You're mistaken, baby. Because you already listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You already know if this was the hood, you know what would have happened. You know what would have happened if this was the hood. Your family did do something for their family to threaten you. Even if they were black and they threatened you, yeah, because y'all took these people kid, whether he was wrong or right. You know what the hood? They don't give a fuck if he was wrong. Am I lying? In the hood, if fucking Pookie shot Ray Ray, it don't matter. Ray Ray was trying to steal Pookie drugs. It don't matter. You killed Pookie, nigga. So we gonna kill you. So I'm just keeping it a buck. Now the lies, they don't deserve the lies. All right.
lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address.
You really should have threw the judge in there. You really should have threw the judge in there, Pop. Oh, I'd have been talking about the safety of the motherfucking judge like a motherfucker. Why? Because that's the judge. And you hoping for a good verdict. You said the lawyers. You ain't said shit about the judge. The one that's going to say, yeah, send that person to jail.
Staff. Investigation from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff.
All right, court. You got to specifically shoot out, shout out the judge.
Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been.
Shit, they had the nigga job. Listen, man. Why'd they have to move? Why'd they have to move?
Been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family.
That's a fact. You don't want to be at work. People watch you leave, and then you know what I'm saying. Somebody try to run down, on your family.
His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats.
Come on, bruv. That was your cue. I saw it. Oh! That was his cue to start crying and shit. I saw that. Did you peep that? Peep it. Hold on. Look. His mental health is deteriorating, then he does that. I peeped it. Okay.
His mental health is deteriorating day by day.
There you go.
We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds.
Okay, so when the hell was this? This was 5 hours ago. So they were just notified yesterday that they could withdraw the funds. So the funds are supposed to still be in there. All right. Which means that if this is what they're stating, then that means that they had how much was it? 500,000 on 400 to 500,000. Well, maybe not that, but they had enough to bail them out. Right? 250. It might have been 10% of that. I don't know, but okay, let's go.
And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made.
Nigga. No, stop.
I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against.
Come on, bruh. You don't know why you're being targeted and discriminated against. Your son killed a brat. Don't matter if it was justified or not. It could have been any scenario. He died at the hands of your kid. It like, even if it was like, take race away from it. If it was two aliens, nigga, they want it's up. Was they supposed to just be cool? Fuck, man. E.T. got fucking stabbed and he's dead. Well, nah. Come on. Human reaction. Human nature, human feelings. All right. So all of the, I don't know why. Do we got to tell you?
Before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love.
That was the word. That's when I stopped watching. But she said stability. Yeah, she's upset, man. She's upset. Now, what is good about this here is we have a comparison identical to this that I'm about to show you. All right?
And we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state. But those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
Well, that's what she had to say about it. So yeah, they had some money, man. If you look in this picture, there is a white vehicle, a white SUV right next to it. This appears to be their house. It's not like they went and ran down shack or anything, you know. So they had to move because uh, people, they were receiving death threats. Thank God they were able to move. There's a lot of people who aren't able to move. In the hood, yo, that's it, man. You got beef with the fucking block. Back in the day, they used to send you down south. Growing up, if you fucked up, you was getting in trouble, your moms or your grandma, whoever was raising you, would ship you down south. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia. They ship you south to get you out of trouble. Don't forget there was no social media or nothing like that, so it was very difficult for whoever you had a problem with to call to reach out down there and be like, yo, man, if you see this dude, they'll take your picture from Facebook and send it to that. Nah. It was none of that. Just a dude you had a problem with. One day you just never seen him again because his parents shipped him down south. Right now, there's a lot of people, man. When the shit jumped off, that was it. All right, so what I was telling you that there's another case, right? It's a guy who stabbed a kid in the bathroom and his bail was reduced. All right. In Texas, right? His case been going on almost 3 years. So what I think is happening is let the let the manslaughter try. They're gonna try to hit him with manslaughter, right? So the charge for that, the sentence for that is between 2 and 20 years. So if the case been going on, you know what I'm saying, for this amount of time, I don't know if they're gonna uh well, they can't say time served actually because he hasn't been in jail. Mm. Yeah, this shit about to be fucked up, kid. Yeah, his shit on the line too. This shit about to be fucked up. JB, my guy, what up, JB, man? That's my dude. Yeah, man. Yo. So they got this other kid. Yo, check this out. Check this out, Jay. Look at this. They got another kid. This is what the kid did. Same state. So same laws apply.
Didn't want to fight. That's what two former Belton High students said about Case and Allison in court today.
The trial of the suspect accused of stabbing and killing Joe Ramirez resumed this morning in Bell County, bringing 4 new witnesses to the stand.
News 10's Madison Herber has been in court all day and joins us live now with more on what was uncovered. Madison.
Good evening, Lauren and Gordon. The witnesses included 2 people who were former students that were in the bathroom the day that fight broke out, Tito Shamel and Angel Murillo. Shamel explained to the court that he was a good friend of Joe Ramirez and was in the bathroom with Ramirez and Allison when chaos ensued, and he even caught a portion of that altercation on video, which was shared today with the jury. And there was
So he caught the shit on video on his cell phone.
Also a Belton Police Department detective who revealed the crime scene photos from that day. And then there was also a friend of Allison's and an acquaintance of Ramirez, Raina Barber. She took the stand and explained to the court how she was trying to calm Ramirez down just moments before the fight broke out. Now, the photos from...
So you got one girl already on old boy's side. She said, yo, I was trying to calm him down before he went in the bathroom. Right.
The crime scene followed a...
Not the stabber, the victim.
Trail of blood droplets around part of the school, leading to a pool of blood where Ramirez collapsed. The detective explained that it was after getting photos of the scene, he talked to a witness who provided a statement and video of the fight that started in the bathroom. Video was replayed from yesterday showing the school hallway where you see the boys entering the bathroom and then leaving sometime later in a rush. And then the short video caught on Shamel's phone of what happened on the other side of the door was played. Shamel explaining that what he caught on video shows Ramirez taking the first swing at Allison.
All right, there we go. You got the kid that testified that this young man here got swung on first. All right. And this young man, they say this young man here also did not want to fight. All right.
And then you see Allison pull out the knife before a loud scream is heard and the video cuts off.
You see him pull out the knife and then you hear a loud scream and then the video cuts off. Shorty ain't want to fight. He ain't want to fight, man. He in the bathroom. You know how the kids are in the bathroom, man. Right? So Shorty ain't want to fight. This nigga swung on him. He pulled his little bang out and was like, hey, 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 hey. So what's up? Is he gonna go to jail? It's the same identical situation, right? Between him and what's that boy name? And the Anthony boy. All right. So it seems like we got a situation here. You know, you're gonna lock them both up because you can't let one of these motherfuckers go and lock the other one up. You can't do that. Don't do that. I'm telling you, I would not advise that. All right. So, you know, America, the judges got to decide. Right. And this is on both sides. If you let Carmelo go and lock this boy up, it might be a problem. If you, and vice versa, if you lock Carmelo up and let the other boy go, and let this boy go, it's going to definitely be a problem. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Y'all, the world know how niggas get down, right? You know how they get down. So just be fair about it, bro. You just happen to have a situation where we got 2 young men who did not want to fight, were forced to fight, and they killed the motherfucker who wanted to fight them. Both of them had a bail of $1 million. Now, this boy, his bail went down to $175,000. This boy, $250,000. All right. So what are we going to do? What's it going to be? How DMX say? How's it go down? It's on to the song. I got to know now. Come on. Come on, Cletus.
And then you see Allison pull out the knife before a loud scream is heard and the video cuts off.
Allison dug that motherfucker chest back, arms and legs out. You heard me? Coughed him up. They say the kid that he stabbed, the Joe Ramirez kid, was a bully, and that's what he liked to do. He liked to film his fights. You know? But this kid right here got a criminal record, kid. The real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Oh yeah. Criminal record, right? Assaulting family, shooting people outside with a gel BB gun with the little gel BBs and shit. Yeah, this kid's a little badass. This kid, like fucking, what they call Leave It to Beaver? Leave It to Beaver ass kid, bro. So, the kid with the jail record right here. Are you going to let him go? You going to let him go? Or are you going to give him time? You got to give both of them time. Or you got to let both of them go, man. You understand? Because the way everybody making it seem, oh, this kid is the worst thing, da 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 da, and because he's black and he's got black privilege. Well, you know what? We don't believe that. We'll see what's up with this kid because this kid got the same shit going on, right? And he's a criminal. So what are they going to do?
Barber said Allison didn't want to fight and just wanted to make it to graduation. And Shamel said in the moment, it didn't look like Allison wanted to fight. Barber also said that Ramirez and his friends were known to fight, and Shamel saying Ramirez liked having his fights recorded. And
oh, that's it. Sound like y'all about to let this boy off. He going home, ain't he? He going home. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? I bet you this motherfucker going home. If this case was not out, if this case right here wasn't a factor, guaranteed Shorty going home. Because you got witnesses saying he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight. And the other kid is a badass and he likes to film his fights. So he cornered the kid in the bathroom and then they assaulted him. And it was self-defense. That's the play. That's the play. Yeah, that's the play. Either it's going to be not guilty, right? He going to be acquitted, or the minimum sentence is 2 years. That judges have been known to give them what they call suspended sentences, right? Like, look, the boy is going to go home. He's going to stay home, all right? But what about this case? What about this case? This kid doesn't have a criminal record, right? He didn't want to fight it either. He ain't want the dude to touch him, right? He's 130 pounds. You got these twins that's 250 apiece, right? I think the other brother was a little smaller, so let's say like 250 and 220, right? He's 130 pounds. Self-defense, Pop. 4 fists, 2 huge guys. Yeah, it might look like a bad day, right? So, what are you going to do? There's a third case, like I mentioned last night, there's a third case where an individual, just like these, same state. Texas, man, they stab motherfuckers too much out there. Like, damn, God, no motherfuckers just play with knives and shit all day, right? So the third case, let me pull up the third case. This is an old dude. This dude right here. This old man right here, he bodied somebody. Yep. Yeah, him. He was playing no games. He stabbed his best friend. His best friend was wilding out. They were drinking. His best friend ran at him. His best friend charged him, rushed him. Right? They say he pushes his own wife out of the way in protection of her, pulls a knife out, and stabs the guy one time. He got off. He got off. So, like, and this wasn't far. This was February 2025 that the dude got off. All right, in Texas. So I don't know, man. Uh, his lawyer, who picked up his case, she broke it down nicely. All right, she broke it down nicely, man. And this is what she said.
At our client's house, they'd gotten together on countless occasions the year before. They were very close. If there was a weekend, you'd find them together. They all got together, and the deceased and his girlfriend were in a little bit of an argument that night. The deceased girlfriend and our client also, though, loved to dance together. And they'd done so on countless other occasions. So they were all sitting in the kitchen, and they'd been there several hours. They turned on the music, and
Motherfucker got tired of this dude dancing with his wife.
they were going to dance like they normally do. And for some reason, the deceased broke up the dance midway, shoved his girlfriend, and said, "We're going to go."
Now, I'm going to tell you what happened. If you've been dancing with my wife all the time, we never had a problem, and all of a sudden, I get upset about something, that means I saw something. I saw something. You guys got too comfortable that you forgot I was there or forgot where you were, and maybe something a little too extra. But he saw it, and he didn't like it. Let's go. Oh shit, wrong button.
Grabbed her by the arm, and everybody's watching this, not understanding what's happening. And everybody had been drinking, but the deceased especially had had quite a bit to drink. And I think his blood alcohol level was over a 0.2, which is 2.5 times the level that you're legally intoxicated in Texas. But
but he's Mexican. It's different. It's different, man. It's different when you Mexican or some shit.
But he'd been drinking, but they couldn't understand why all of a sudden that night this just enraged him. And so he grabbed his girlfriend by the arm, and everybody was like, "Wait a second, she doesn't have to go with you," because they were really worried if he would do that.
So y'all telling this man what to do with his wife? Let's just back this up for a second. You telling this man what he can and can't do with his wife? Mind you, we're going to go into the mind of a Spanish man, of a Latin man, right? You telling what's a good Spanish name? You telling Hector what he could do with his fucking Altagracia. You out of your mind?
That in public, what was he willing to do in private? No.
Go beat her ass. Yeah. That's what he was going to do. He's going to beat her ass. You know what they do in Mexico? Shit.
One wanted her to leave with him. And so in the course of trying to protect her, the deceased pushed not only his girlfriend, pushed her friend, and then pushed our client's wife out in the front yard. And there was a lot more to it. But in the end, in the moments before his death, our client had his wife in front of him. She was saying, let's just let them go. And they were letting him go. They were saying, "That's fine, go ahead and leave." And then the deceased rushed them. And in so doing, my client protected his wife, shoved his wife out of the way, and pulled his knife. And it was one stab wound, and it was the end of his life.
Yep, dude got off. Okay. So we got what? That's three. What they gonna do? They let this guy get off. They let him get off. So if you let this guy get off, right, for just a charge, one on one back, like yo, what? It was one. It was one on one. It was mutual. Like you didn't have to stab the nigga. Honestly, you didn't have to stab him. So he got off. Well, this kid, he in the bathroom trying to take a piss, and motherfuckers coming in there, fucking Ramirez coming in there, badass Ramirez coming there with his cell phone and his fucking cameraman and shit to film his fight. So should he get off? And what about Mello? Mello trying to get out the motherfucking rain. Two big dudes walk up to him and say, yo, nigga, you gotta go. I'm just ad-libbing, man. And nobody said they called him nigga. But maybe it felt like it. So they walk up to him, they say, yo, man, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Kick rocks. Mello was like, man, I ain't going nowhere. He said, man, you better go before we get the dogs. And Mello said, touch me and see what happens. So he started touching him. He's like, I'm touching you. I'm touching you. So Mello says, so punch me and see what happens. So these motherfuckers start get to grabbing on Mello, and Mello was like, yeah, and ran. Mello actually saved the kid's life not too long ago, too. Yeah, man, he saved the kid's life. Kid was drowning, jumped in there like a goddamn dude from the Alabama chair incident, and saved his little ass. Yep. So, I mean, you gonna have to let them all three of them go. Let all three of them go and change the law. That's the best thing I could tell you. That's the best Big West could advise. Yeah, change the law. So listen, man, for you to stab somebody, it got to be two or more. And they got to be engaging in combat. Something, motherfucker.
Carolyn Gilmer at iCloud.com. Carolyn Gilmer at...
Oh, that's my kid calling me. Hold on, Daddy Duty. I'm going to have to let you watch this while I talk to the kid. Hold on.
The knife that my client had was just a regular pocket knife that he clipped on his pocket. It was a knife everybody'd seen him with. That was the only knife he had. It was really like a work knife, a practical knife. And it was one of those knives where you hit a button and the blade pops out. And they were very good friends. This was the last thing that my client ever wanted to happen. Now, by way of a little bit of background, what the state did not know, because their witnesses hadn't told them, is that the deceased and his girlfriend, when they were together at night, my client and his wife lived together with them. There were many occasions where they could hear arguments and what sounded to be assaults in the other room. They thought they could hear basically her hitting the wall and her saying, that hurts me, or that's hurting me. And she would then text my client's wife to say, will you please take me home? Because she actually had a house at a different location. And then when my client's wife would go to the room to try to take her home, the deceased would not let her leave. And so that happened, I don't know, more than 5 times when they all lived together, and then happened a couple of times leading up to the events of January the 31st. The other thing that the state didn't know is that at a Christmas party in December, that the deceased had actually pushed my client's wife when he got mad at her. And my client had gone up to the deceased and said, don't ever put your hands on my wife again. And so there was also that. And then 48 hours.
So, that motherfucker might have wanted to stab him. Like, I not think you let the motherfucker off too easy. Honestly. He pushed his wife before. He had a little thing, a little, was tight about it. And then when dude charged him again, that motherfucker said, oh, nah, man, I'm going to fucking kill you. And he fucking killed him. All right. So, right, the race Olympics. What are the race Olympics? Well, the race Olympics is where everybody's watching TV. And, like, we heard about the school shooting. There's been, like, 2 school shootings. So everybody's racing to see, is the kid black or white, right? Everybody's wanting to know who commits the most crime, right? Everybody's got a new slogan. We don't have a race problem. We have a problem with race. No, 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 no. Right? Because if black people only make up 29% of all offenses, and Brad makes up 69, blacks make 27%, Brad makes 69%. Right? And the other percentages for the other people. Well, bro, if you do 69% of the crime, well, who the fuck you gonna say is the problem race? You commit damn near 3/4 of the crime in the fucking country. And you talking about motherfuckers who commit 1/4 of the crime in the country? It makes no sense, bro. So you gotta be careful with that there here in the States. But welcome to the race Olympics, okay? Uh look at this here. Look at this here. This shit popped up. This is funny. So what we got? What we got? All right, she told the story about that. Uh what is it? All right, let me see here. All right, let's go to this Dallas, Texas. You on fire? Texas trying to take Chicago. Oh, those goddamn Mexicans right there. Mexicans. What is that? Like, why do y'all ride by and play music so fucking loud, bro? I hate that shit. Like, that's some ignorant shit. Well, hold on. So now we're gonna go to the Dallas. We're gonna go to Dallas. What's going on? What's popping off in Dallas? Dallas trying to be the next Chicago, man.
Details this afternoon in the shooting at Wilmer Hutchins High School up in Dallas. Police now believe it may have been a targeted attack, and it all happened in less than 2 minutes. Investigators say 17-year-old Tracy Haynes Jr. was led in by another student around 1 p.m. to
This nigga here.
Oh, yeah. What happened to your chef? There is powerful niggardry at work. Guilty! That nigga is guilty!
Yo. So, if what they are saying is true, they're alleging that they have video footage of somebody letting this individual that does not go to the school inside the school. That's a problem. I think that kid need to get some charges too. I think that motherfucker need to get some charges too. So now, this kid gained access to a school out there in Dallas and started shooting shit up. That's what he did. He just did that how long ago? This is being reported 2 hours ago, so he did it yesterday or some shit probably. Right? Or maybe today. All right. So 2 hours ago, bro. This motherfucker said too much shit going on in Dallas. My uncle literally got shot 3 times last night in Dallas. Okay, listen. I thought Dallas was I thought Dallas was like, money, the money spot. I thought it was a bunch of rich motherfuckers in Dallas and all of that. What's going on? What the fuck is going on in Dallas? You motherfuckers even had a TV show named after you. So, I thought you guys had a whole lot of money, but you got all of this crazy shit going on down there. Let's go. What else is going on? What else?
Tuesday, and then opened fire in a hallway, hitting 4 students. A 5th student was hurt just trying to escape.
This nigga went in there and shot 4 motherfuckers. You ain't never going home. Is it that serious? Yo, is it that serious? Did you think you weren't going to get caught? See, when things like this happen, you really got to ask this question. What the fuck be on you motherfuckers' minds? And it ain't just him. Nah, it ain't just him. Don't forget about all you other motherfuckers. Columbine, all you other dudes, the motherfucker that shot up the movie thing, all of you. I need to know from all of you. Who told you you were going to get away? Did you know you weren't going to get away? Don't forget this motherfucker here. Okay, yeah, you went up there, shot up the church. Remember that? Went and had service, had some fucking cake and fried chicken and shit, and then shot everybody up. Yes, that's what he did. See, this is what the race race crime Olympics is right here. Soon as you think you about to get on one race and say, "Oh, these niggas," nah, nigga, nah. Don't forget about Team B. Don't forget about Team B. All right. So I need to know what is on you people's minds when you say, "Oh, I'm going there and shoot shit up." So like you like literally don't care, right? Who else we got here? Who else we got around this motherfucker here? What is that? This right here happened about a week ago. As you see, it's a female with a bunch of blood on her. Okay, right there in Brooklyn, there was an Asian guy who just decided to hack up his nieces with a meat cleaver. All right, yeah, man. We got motherfucking black, white, Asian, Mexican. We got every race in this motherfucker killing motherfuckers. Right? So, in the race Olympics, I think the only question is what is making these motherfuckers tick? Is it something in the food? Is it something in the water? What is it? I don't know. None of us knows. All right. What did this lady do? Why is she here? Who is this lady? She's in my feed, so she must have did something. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them there. Let's go. Let's go back to the convo and see what's up. What's going on here?
Dallas ISD police today confirmed all the doors to the school were locked, and the student who let Haynes in could be facing charges.
Mm-hmm.
That student did violate.
Good. Get him.
I don't need to deliberate. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
That's it, bro. You open the door, like how stupid. Yo, these motherfuckers is dumb as hell. You let this motherfucker in and he shot up everybody. And you think you good? You think you good?
Code of conduct of.
Now, let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Motherfucker on the job for at least 30 years. Got six stripes. We used to call them French fries. Got 6 French fries, man.
Our handbook, so he will face administrative penalties. But that is also incorporated in our criminal investigation. And
you nigga, you an accessory to murder, stupid. Oh! Accessory to murder, dumbass.
We'll determine if there will be criminal charges.
Court records show Haynes is now facing charges of aggravated assault mass shooting and is currently being held on a $600,000 bond.
Nah.
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot!
What the fuck you mean $600,000 bond? You got a motherfucker. You got these kids out here. Hold up, man. Hold the hell up. This nigga here, bond of $600,000, but his shit was $1 million, and his shit was $1 million, and both of these motherfuckers only killed one person. He snuck in and shot 4 and shot 4 motherfuckers. And his bail only $600,000. This is Glocktavius. For those of you who don't know, when we talk about we hit Glocktavius and shit like that, Don Travius niggas and shit like that. This is the type we're talking about right here. We're not talking about this type. Kid come from a good family, you know, he's doing excellent in school, he's working, and we're not talking about that type. Okay, that's not Glocktavius. This is Glocktavius. Yeah, he's gonna be a meme. I'm gonna use him for some other shit. All right. So the judge figured that he could get a $600,000 bail. All right. Let's see what else they're talking about here.
Haynes is facing multiple charges, including aggravated assault and a mass shooting. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager, live with the latest on what we know. Peyton.
Stephen, Heather, first and foremost, we have an update on the 4 victims shot. 2 have been released from the hospital and 2 remain in the hospital this evening. Meanwhile, 17-year-old Tracy Haynes, he is here at the Dallas County.
Listen, man, that motherfucker, I wouldn't give that nigga bail. Why would you give a dude bail who gained access into a place he wasn't supposed to be? That means he's cool with doing shit he ain't supposed to do when it comes to like gaining access and shit. He might be a flight risk. This motherfucker, if he do make bail, he's out. Where's he going? You think he gonna come back to court to get sentenced? You gave him bail. Crazy. You're so smart. You're so fucking smart. All of those fucking degrees. Oh my God. All right, so now that was Dallas, right? There's another shooting. Where do you see this? Where do you see this shit here? There's another motherfucking shooting. And this one, it's not in Texas. Y'all will probably pick up by the weekend. But there's another shooting. And this one is in fucking Florida. Yeah, look at this.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with her? Is she hurt? Oh, is she shot?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. She got shot? Did she? Let's go. Oh, yeah, she got shot. Is she like a black girl? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a student. She got shot. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. What they say outside the window. They still.
So guess who did the shooting? Can y'all take a wild guess? The son of a fucking sheriff.
Oh, and all that we know right now.
All that we have confirmed, John, is those 6 victims, 5 in serious condition, 1 in critical condition, and all of this we are learning from the hospital. The police that I'm talking to, they have not provided me with any further numbers. Let's take a listen.
On the main campus in Tallahassee are canceled through Friday, April 18th. Essential employees should check with their supervisors for further reporting instructions. All FSU athletic events in Tallahassee are canceled through Sunday. At approximately 11:50 a.m. Thursday, April 17th, a gunman opened fire on the main campus of Florida State University in Tallahassee, shooting multiple individuals in the vicinity of the Student Union building. FSU police responded immediately engaged, neutralized, and apprehended the shooter. 2 victims of deceased are deceased, and 5 individuals.
Now I'm gonna tell you off the rip, I don't think it was Glocktavius. You know why? Because black women say that black men don't go to college. So if they don't go to college and there's a mass shooting, then they saying that it wasn't him, that it had to be Brad. Because we still don't know what race it is. Honestly, all jokes aside, we don't know what race it is. We don't know if the sheriff is a black sheriff or a white sheriff. So here at the Race Crime Olympics, we're still waiting to see who's going to hold that L. All right? We're still waiting. We're waiting. Maybe if he gives a name, we could tell by the name.
Individuals have been transported to a local hospital with gunshot wounds. The shooter has also been transported to a local hospital. The 2 deceased are not students. The shooter is believed to be a current FSU student. I do not have additional information on the shooter's identity at this time.
Come on, man. You know what everybody want to know.
Enemy spotted.
Who is he mad at? Did he live in a 2-parent household? We want to know. You know, bitch. You know. Why you don't want to tell us? Fucker. Who is it, man? Look at this fucking guy, bro. Come on, man. Who the fuck is it? We're kind of leaning towards white because FSU, this motherfucker's not going to FSU, right? Like these guys look like they go to FSU though, right? But not Glocktavius. No, he's not. He's not going to FSU. But tell us, we don't know any more further identity of the. Yes, you do, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
FSU student. I do not have additional information on the shooter's identity at this time. Students.
So this guy says he doesn't have additional information, but up here it says breaking news: 2 killed FSU shooting, suspect ID as son of sheriff's deputy. Okay, so you do have an identity, Pop. Who the fuck is it?
Who need assistance can go to the Donald L. Tucker Center, where the university is providing counseling, health care, and other support services. Family members are also able to go to the Tucker Center for assistance. Students, faculty, and staff are asked to call their loved ones as soon as possible to update them on their status. The student union and the surrounding area is still considered an active crime scene. Individuals should avoid the area. Students should not return to the student union to retrieve personal property at this time. Students may return to their residence halls, but they should otherwise stay indoors on main campus to allow first responders and university staff to do their jobs and respond to those needing assistance. Students may depart campus for the weekend. All classes have been canceled through Friday.
Through Friday? Motherfucker, today's Thursday. Listen, I can see the frustration in his face. That's how I know it's a Brad. Because he looks tight. He looks very upset. Look, watch his face. Look at the disappointment.
Through Friday. Before I turn this over to Chief Revel, I want to thank all the brave men and women of the FSU PD for responding immediately to the scene. I also want to thank the responding agencies who have provided assistance to FSU today big time, including the Tallahassee Police Department, the Leon County Sheriff's Office, the Florida Highway Patrol, Leon County Emergency Medical Services, FDLE, and all other. That's all.
Good afternoon. I am Chief Revel with the Tallahassee Police Department. As the shooting occurred today, our officers, as well as every single other officer in this city and county, responded immediately to this scene. Once on scene and once we began working through what was occurring and what we were working, I was asked to take lead on this. So we will be the lead as the homicide portion of this. I will come up after the last speaker and entertain just a few questions. This is a very large area we're covering. We have, and again, ballots are available in that portion of it.
Law enforcement agencies in this community, our citizens should feel some degree of comfort.
Oh shit, there's a black sheriff. Oh shit.
Knowing that your law enforcement agencies are going to respond and do exactly what we did in this case, that is bring the offender to justice and to make sure that we do what we can to make sure we lock him or her up. Let me say to you, this is obviously a heinous crime.
God damn, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's any, I don't know.
Right. Our deepest condolences go out to the FSU family, the families of the students who are here. And we understand that you all have been devastated because of this person's actions. The question as it relates to who is the shooter.
Yeah.
The shooter is 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner.
Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't black. All right, so here at the what did I name this shit? Race crime Olympics. We get to add another tally over to the white side. It wasn't. There's no black kid named Phoenix, Pop. All right, I don't care what the hell you say. They don't name their kids after fucking, mythical birds and shit, Phoenix and shit. Like, no. All right, Phoenix went over there and tore shit up. Phoenix felt the way about something. He had to handle his business. All right, I cannot wait to find out why Phoenix shot shit up. Let's go. Why did he shoot it up?
And he's the son of a Leon County Sheriff deputy.
Oh, nigga told. Ooh, I'd have kept that. You're supposed to keep that to yourself. He told for a reason, dog. Why did he tell? Why did he tell that? The news would have found out, and they would probably been like, "Yeah, when he was up there saying who it was, they didn't want to divulge it." That's probably why he told. Oh, look at this dude's face when he said that. Oh my God, look at the guy in the burgundy. The guy right here in the burgundy. Look at his face when he says that shit.
Eichner. And he's the son of a Leon County Sheriff deputy.
Yo,
our deputy.
You looking around the room? You saw him? He said, "Oh shit, I don't know how they're gonna take this."
Son of a Leon County Sheriff deputy. Our deputy Eichner, has been with the Leon County Sheriff's Office for over 18 years. She has a tremendous job that she's.
Oh, it's that single mama shit. See? That shit don't just affect the black kids. She's a fucking single mama. Yeah. Single mama syndrome shit. They kids are spoiled. Just like the kid, who was the kid that shot the Sandy Hook kid? Was mad at his mom or some shit. So he went and shot up a bunch of little kids, man. Listen, man, cut this shit with that. We got a problem race bullshit. Man. You motherfuckers just as crazy as the niggas. Just as crazy. You know? You don't believe me? Come on, you guys know what I do. Don't make me show you. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Right after this, I'm gonna show you. Where's it at? Where's that? Come on.
Done. Her service to this community has been exceptional. Unfortunately, her son had access to one of her weapons, and that was one of the weapons that was found at the scene. And we will continue that investigation into how that weapon was used and what other weapons perhaps he may have had access to. The alleged shooter was also a long-standing member of the Leon County Sheriff's Office Citizen Advisory or Youth Advisory Council. So he has been steeped in the Leon County Sheriff's Office family, engaged in a number of training programs that we have. So it's not a surprise to us that he had access to weapons. This event is tragic in more ways than you people in the audience could ever fathom from a law enforcement perspective. But I will tell you this, we will make sure that we do everything we can to prosecute and make sure that we send a message to folks that this will never be tolerated here in Leon County, and I dare say across this state and across this nation. Thank you. Let me bring up the FBI.
All right. All right. All right, so I guess we could say we're what? You guys just want to just start it even 1-1? No, excuse me. 1-2. Yeah. Yeah. Because you guys got the who's this kid? You guys got the Allison kid. We're gonna start from here. We got this fuck. Okay, yeah. So we're 2-2. We're 2-2. We got this fucker. All right, he don't count. So we got these two. All right, and you guys got this guy and the one that we just looked at. Okay. All right. What's the fucking name? Eichel? What Eichel? Is that what it said?
But I will tell you this, a member of the Leon County Sheriff's Office Citizen Advisory or Deputy Eichner has been with the Eichner, and he's the son of a Leon County Sheriff.
I gotta find this person again. Oh, this is a fucking weirdo. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna hold this. Oh, you're gonna hold this. Yep, single mama right here like a motherfucker. Ooh, buddy. Yeah. So this one is y'all's also. This is y'all right here. Okay. This is the motherfucker that went into FSU and shot shit up. There you go. Yeah, ask the mama. You can tell she's a single mama. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, she kind of cute right here though. Let the hair out. That's a pretty white girl. This must be like a old picture. That must be an old picture. She don't even look that big in the picture. Cause we're right here. Where's that? Right here. Ugh. Nah. Damn. This is her kid. You know, it's a real embarrassing individual. I get it, darling. You gotta be real embarrassed. What was in his fucking mind? Why? It looked like he's faking that smile. He looks crazy. Nah, he really does look a little. He looks a little. What is it? What is it? Where the cuckoo? He look a little cuckoo, man. Oh yeah, y'all definitely gonna wear this. Oh, you're gonna wear this. Yeah. All right. So you got that. You're going to hold that and that. All right. We'll take Tyrone's ass. Pause. All right. So we're even. We are even. All right. So far. So we'll see today. The weekend is coming up. All right. There's going to be events and shit. It might be. What's the weather going to be like this weekend? We might take L because you know when it's hot and shit, niggas really don't know how to act. Niggas is going to just be outside and it's 75 degrees. I feel like shooting my Glock. You know, so, you know, you guys might, oh, fuck. Saturday, 79 degrees. Oh, 79 degrees. Sunday, 69. Tuesday, 73. Oh, the warm days are creeping up. All right, so I'll give you guys what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will check back in on the Olympics, on the Race Crime Olympics on Monday. Fresh Monday morning to see who the hell, you know, was out doing what. But so far, we're pretty much even. All right. If we start from right now, just to prove, we're not going to go all the way back to the Sandy Hook and all that. Whatever. We're going to start from right here. We're going to start from April. All right. So we got this fucking Glocktavius, this fucking. Now, this is to not exonerate any of these motherfuckers. I hope you're not thinking of exonerating your pieces of shit in your race. But over here, we're not going to exonerate the pieces of shit in our race. Okay. And that's the thing. You got to understand. Just because they're your race doesn't mean that you give them a pass. They're embarrassing your race. Right? Yeah. Now, this one here, I'm not going to say he's embarrassing none yet. All right. No. Well, this one here, one's like this. This guy here. Come on, bro. Making us look bad. Making us look bad. All right. So, this is our embarrassment here. You know, this is our embarrassment here. Put him down there. Put him up here. He's not an embarrassment. He might actually be fucking innocent. Okay. This kid, I'm gonna leave your kid up there because he might actually be innocent. You know, he might make it. But these two on the bottom, they're making us look bad, bro. Especially this guy. His mom's a fucking sheriff. This guy, his mom might not be a sheriff, you know, but you could kind of read and see which direction he's going to go into, right? But this guy, his mom works for the police department. He's did extra work in the police department and da. And he turns around and shoots up honest college kids. What a fucking loser, right? So, you know, you guys go and deal with that shit. We'll go with our shit faces, okay? Oh, wait. I promised I would show you something, right? Yeah, I did. You know I'm going to show you. Look. I almost want to add this guy to your list. I really do. I'm going to look and see when this was, and I might because I might just throw it in there, man. I really might. But let's see. Let's go here. All right. Okay. You won't believe this. You ready? When was this anyway? Yep, I'm adding it to you. I'm adding it to you. It says 5 days ago. All right, this is 5 days ago, Nevada. Now, it could have been uploaded 5 days ago. I'll see. Let's go.
Hello, Jensen! I know you want the gate open. We're working on that right now, okay?
Their most autistic child, whose name is basically caged into the downstairs living area. And when I say caged, he's naked. There's feces around. It's extremely messy in the area, and windows are boarded up.
It's just before noon in Henderson, Nevada, a city just outside of Las Vegas, where a simple welfare check is about to reveal a horrifying secret.
Jeffrey? Sorry to wake you up, bud. What time did you go to bed?
2, 3.
This morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not horrible. You got some sleep.
Yeah.
Even though the kids might have kept you awake some.
Look at this motherfucker here. Oh, you guys are going to know I'm going to just look and be like, come on, Brad. Come on, man. What are you doing here? All right.
So I'm just here because they asked me to be here.
Okay.
Based on the situation, the kids haven't been in school. One of them is being homeschooled for the number of days that they haven't been in school.
Yeah.
So they got a few questions based on what they need to do as a school representative for truancy, okay?
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It sounds like you got some... I can come in?
Yeah.
Now we're going to go inside and see what's going on.
Okay.
He's half Samoan, so he's a big kid.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Probably got
autistic.
some meat to him.
Oh, yeah.
Once inside, police catch an alarming sight. A metal cage-like structure built right into the living room with an 11-year-old child trapped inside. But that's not all. Officers reportedly observed feces smeared on the floors and walls, along with piles of trash scattered around the room. Jeffrey is quick to offer up an explanation.
So,
hey, buddy.
We had to do this because it keeps him from kicking holes everywhere in the house.
Does he have...
Oh, this guy, I got a screenshot. This motherfucker, yep. Oh, I'm going to add this motherfucker to your side, kid. All right. Yeah. You guys got to own this motherfucker here. You're going to wear him. You're going to wear him. All right, let me add him to the photos. Boom. All right, let's go.
Like, he doesn't hit his head on the walls or anything like that?
No.
Okay. How about the other children then?
This motherfucker nervous as hell. You see how his eyes is darting left to right? Because he knows that shit looks crazy.
Okay. How about the other children then that are supposed to be in school?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
I don't need to deliberate. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
You're guilty.
Are you able to get them down here?
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge.
The officers check to make sure the other kids are alive and well before another investigator arrives with more questions about the child in the enclosure.
Is this set up for him?
Yeah.
Says he's part Samoan.
Yeah, half Samoan kids. He's
very strong.
He just turned 11, but he's...
This motherfucker said his kid is half Samoan. That's why he got him locked up. He's half Samoan, so I gotta lock him up, man. This motherfucker's strong. Half Samoan. That's the excuse.
Super strong. Yeah, I mean, he's ripped off cabinets, kicked holes. His room upstairs, he kicked a hole all the way through into my bedroom.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
So to keep him from destroying the house,
Oh my God. Yo, look at the fucking steps. Look at how dirty these freaking steps are.
Try to keep him in here.
He doesn't know how to unlock?
No.
Wow.
Well, on this one, we had to tie this up.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
damn, Pop. That shit look crazy.
Okay.
On the other door, we have a key lock.
Okay.
So.
Because some of them are very observant. And
dude, they
smart. Smart in ways that we don't expect sometimes.
Oh, they're so sharp. Him and my daughter, they're both autistic.
So my concern as a safety officer is what happens in case of a fire.
Oh, that can be cut right there. It's just tied up. So that door opens right up. And the other one has a lock key.
So he could open it and yank it?
No, it's just tied up right now. It's just tied up.
Right.
But I mean, technically.
Yo, them fucking steps are filthy, bro. Oh my God. Can you imagine what that shit smells like? Right? So we're gonna go skip, because I know we're not gonna watch the whole shit. We're gonna go skip. The mom pulls up. This is where the Samoan comes in.
out here to try to make contact, make sure the kids are okay. All right. So that's why we came out here, was to assist them. Based on them not making contact, they could hear some screaming from the inside. So
she looked like the Rock mama or some shit, right?
Well, that's where we went ahead.
It's like she could be the mama of the Rock.
And they called us to assist and try to figure out what the situation was, okay? So we came here, and their job was to make sure that the kids were okay because they haven't been in school, right? And nobody's been calling the school to give the updates. So they weren't aware that the children were sick. So your husband, we're talking to him right now, he informed us that they were sick, and that was one reason why they were out of school. But there was also concerns based on, we heard the yelling from the inside, the pounding on the inside. What's the real situation?
Police identify the woman seen here as 46-year-old Misty Scanlon, who's about to face some questioning of her own.
Does that make sense?
Listen, man, chick's name Misty are fucked up, all right?
Sorry, it's a little warm up there.
Now, back inside the home, investigators have a few words of advice for the suspect, child in the enclosure, who doesn't appear to be happy with the situation.
Look at this.
The bubble guppies? Oh, the gate opened. You have beautiful voice. I love to hear you talk. Can you tell me something else? The gate open soon? Yes? Would that make you happy? Oh, I can't wait to make you happy, buddy.
Get open!
Look at all that trash and all that shit in there.
Hello? Get open! I know you want the gate open, baby. We're working on that right now, okay?
This dude built a whole cell in the basement, dog. He built a whole fucking jail cell in there.
Okay. Where's Dad go? Dad goes back there.
The master bedroom is up there, right at the very
Yo, that's crazy.
top of the stairs to the left, and there's shotguns in there. So, if by chance I don't catch it,
We're working on the gate right now, sweetie.
Yo, my homeboy keeps his dog in a basement like that. That's how he does his dog. He don't do that shit till and that kid is 11 down there.
Here we can see inside the room, with boarded up windows and what investigators said is feces and trash. Let's continue.
Hey, can we talk about the words you know? Yeah, the words you know. You like the gate open? Why, do you like the gate open?
Yes!
Oh. Do you like to be back here?
Go back here.
Here, in this room. Do you like this room?
Lordy.
Hey, buddy. Do you like this room? Or do you... Out? Yeah. You want the gate open?
Yo, this kid, all right, we don't gotta show no more. We pretty much see what it is. Oh wait, no, we do. I gotta show you what they were sentenced. Okay, I gotta show you what they were sentenced. Hold on. Let me show you what their punishment was for doing this to kids.
Jeffrey and Misty Scanlon were arrested and each booked for one count of child abuse and neglect. The couple later pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor child neglect charge and were each sentenced to 1 year of probation.
That's crazy. Not a day in jail. 1 year probation. One charge of what was that? Child neglect. One charge. And they got 2 kids in 2 separate cages. 2 separate kids. 1 charge each. That's crazy. So it's seeing shit like that. That's why I was saying, like this kid might walk. This kid might walk. Right? We'll see. All right. Is there anything else I want to show you? I think that's it. Yeah, we're going to pick up next week. Monday, we're going to continue with the race Olympics. Okay. The race crime Olympics. And we'll see where we are there. All right. All right, man. I hope you enjoyed. You learned something, and I will holler at you later.